Next, continuation of systemic changes. That is we can see the respiratory system. The shape of the chest and circumferences increases in pregnancy by 6 centimeter. That's according to the abdomen size increases. There will be the chest circumference and also it will be increases. Then progressive increase in oxygen consumption, which is caused by the increased metabolic needs of the mother and fetus. Due to the mother and fetus needs more consumption of oxygen is needed. So in order to compensate that one, there will be, we also want to give metabolic needs also increases. Mucosa of the nasopharynx become hyperemic and edematous. State hyperventilation occurs due to the pregnancy leading to increased tidal volume. A state hyperventilation occurs because of why? What is tidal volume? You have studied about the tidal volume. So due to that, there will be a hyperventilation also occurs. The woman feels shortness of birth. Pregnancy state is a respiratory alkalosis. Then respiratory system. That's another one also slide I have prepared that because of that one you have more easy understand how the here picture is also shown. Increased inspiration, it is so the increased oxygen intakes, improved oxygen supply to the fetus. Increased expiration. What is increased inspiration? Expiration, that is the difference. First showing that one only, this one. More carbon dioxide is expelled. There is low maternal carbon dioxide leading to easy transfer of carbon dioxide from fetus to mother's blood. Then breathing difficulty, which is relieved after lightening. Then next is the cardiovascular changes. The heart muscle, particularly left ventricle's hypertrophy, is leading to enlargement of the heart. The growing uterus pushes the heart upward and to the left. In pregnancy state, that is the gravity, the fundal pressure, height is also increases. Then the heart will be slightly moves upward, pushes upward and to the left. During the pregnancy, the heart rate and stroke volume, the amount of blood pumped by the heart with each beat, increases due to the increased blood volume and oxygen requirement of the maternal tissues and growing fetus. Then cardiac output increases markedly by the end of the first trimester. The third trimester, the rise, falling, no change at all has been shown to occur, depending on the individual variables. Lowest in sitting or supine position and highest in right or left lateral or knee chest position. In lowest position, the sitting and supine position, it will be low, and highest or right lateral knee chest position, it will be high. So always when you take the BP, you should be allow the patient to sit or supine position. The capacity of venicles increases, arterial walls relax and dilate due to the effect of the progesterone. The increased production of vasodilator, prostaglandin also contribute to this. Then blood pressure. During the mid-trimester, changes of blood pressure may occur, causing fainting. In later pregnancy, hypertension may occur in 10% of women in unsupported supine position. It is termed as supine hypotension syndrome. What is meant by supine hypertension syndrome? That means that in later pregnancy, the hypertension occur in 10% of women. And women in unsupported, that is the mother. Who is the mother? That is the gravid uterus is also, abdomen is also enlarged and the mother is lying in supine position. That is the post-ventricular and bacterium, that is agencies, that is the blood pressure, blood vessels, that all will be compression take place. That is the paraventricle compression takes place and there will be, the mother may result, that is the pressure, that is the mother's blood pressure, blood vessels also constriction occurs and thereafter there will be mother feels, that's the lack of blood supply to the brain and mother may feels hypotension, that is supine hypotensive syndrome. Okay, the pressure of the gravid uterus compresses, that is the vena cava, reducing the venous return. Okay, clear about that. Cardiac output is reduced by 25 to 30% and blood pressure may fall by 10 to 15%. Then regional distribution of the blood flow. Uterine blood flow is increased from 50 ml per minute in non-pregnant state, about 750 ml near term. Uterine blood flow, what will be the uterine blood flow? That is will be increased from 50 ml per minute to in the non-pregnant state, about 50 ml നിന്നും അത് 750 ml ടൈമിലോട്ട് വരും. Then pulmonary blood flow normal, that is 6000 ml per minute, increased by 2500 ml per minute. Renal blood flow normal 800 ml, increases by 400 ml per minute at 16 week, remains at this level till term. Heat sensation, sweating and stuffy nose complained by the pregnant woman can be explained by the increased blood flow. Okay, thank you.